In this video, we talk Logan Paul, of all people, and his recent $60,000 purchase/investment into Pokemon cards. Let's go. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing good. Today is going to be a double upload, but I really couldn't wait to get this video out. I've got a bunch of other videos scheduled and this needed to go out. So pretty much, as you can tell by the title in the intro, Logan Paul, of all people, has recently, well, he said on his podcast that he's recently put $60,000 USD into Pokemon cards, assuming as an investment, but also as a collector. Now, Logan Paul, I'm not sure exactly what age he is, but I think he's a similar age to me and JJ, or even a little bit younger, I think. So there's no doubt in my mind that Pokemon would have been a big part of his life, whether it be when he's a kid, whether it be when he's a teenager. I mean, Pokemon is an absolute powerhouse in our pop culture, in our culture. On his recent podcast, he has stated that he's put $60,000 into Pokemon cards. So in this video, I want to react to his podcast, see what he said in the podcast, but I also want to speak about what this means for people like Logan Paul, but what also this means for the Pokemon card community and the future of the prices of these cards. It's getting a bit crazy, guys. You see Gary V, 100 multi-millionaire social media giant in the game now in Pokemon, and not even in the game, preaching to others to invest in Pokemon cards. You've got Logan Paul saying publicly that he's invested $60,000. So this is going to blow up, and I needed to make this video to talk about if this is a good thing, if this is a bad thing, and what the future is going to be for Pokemon cards. So first of all, let's just watch the clip. Let's just watch his podcast real quick. I actually spoke to Logan on Twitter. I got his blessing to react to this. We spoke a little bit about, what he's invested in. I said to him, whatever our differences may be with, KSI in the past and stuff, my involvement with Pokemon is a different matter. So I've got no problem talking to Logan, no problem helping him, supporting him with Pokemon cards, because I've got a foot in the game of Pokemon cards as well. And he seems like a cool guy at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So let's take a watch.
Me things like that, I try not to open them. I like to keep them. Because like one day, I don't know, maybe Amanda Cerny's King batch of wine is, I could say I had the first one.
First batch of it.
So I was like, I'll drink the second one.
You're collecting them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here we go.
I have such a crazy collection of stuff.
Do you collect Pokemon cards?
There you
No,
go.
I never gotten Pokemon. I have a lot of baseball cards though.
Do you guys collect Pokemon cards?
Him, he's just obsessed.
I may have just dropped 60 grand on Pokemon cards.
There we go,
Just
baby.
dropped, you said?
Yeah, they're coming tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
Seven cards.
There's
60
a
grand.
resurgence. I'm sure
Okay.
you know Fleischman and all
7 cards. He says 7 cards.
those guys. They're Gary V. They're bringing sports
Gary
cards
V?
back into the zeitgeist of culture. And I had my mom send out all of my cards from Connecticut. It cost like $100 to send a massive box, and I probably have a lot of the same cards that you do because I was a huge collector when I was a kid. It was
Maybe.
a big thing.
Yeah, they're making a comeback now.
So sports cards is an absolute beast, okay? And we'll get onto that in a minute. Sports cards are an absolute beast. If you think Pokemon's big, you don't even understand sports cards. Recently, I believe 2018, some sort of Luca card went for like $250,000. And that was not even ended, I don't think. I think it was still being bidded on eBay. Luka Doncic, that's it. Luka Doncic, $250,000 for a 2018 basketball card, okay?
I got a secret stash in a storage closet in Ohio that I'm gonna have.
Everyone has a story.
Dig up.
Listen, everyone has a story on
You should.
baseball
Baseball
cards,
cards.
basketball cards.
A couple things
Pokemon
is
cards.
obviously there's only certain cards that are worth X amount, like rookie cards,
course.
especially.
Oh, I got some stuff.
But the
Yep.
condition, my friend, the condition
Is everything.
Is everything. It's
Pokemon
massive.
There you go.
Have
Yep.
been in a not a lock box, but one of those deck boxes since I got them in this protective sleeves. I always, if I had
There you
them,
go.
it's in the sleeves.
I'm a geek, Hannah. Like truly, I got a Pokemon tattoo. It's so like it's like low key my vice. Like Josie hates me. I have Squirtle sitting in front of me. Like
Yep.
That's amazing. So you've always loved Pokemon?
my whole life.
Your whole life. Okay. So it's not like a new quarantine obsession.
I've always loved Pokemon. I was 23 years old. I decided to get a Squirtle tattooed next to my.
Damn.
Like
Damn.
I knew this. I knew this. I said this is for me. And then all of a sudden I started looking at cards now, and the holographics are so shiny. Going for the first edition's full set, man.
I love that.
PSA 10s like perfect mint condition.
Bro, it's
And
so weird. It's
apparently
just
they're appreciated.
It's so weird. It's so weird hearing Logan talk about this, man. Something that I am so close to, something that I am so invested in, not only financially, or not even financially, just something that I'm invested in personally. I mean, those who know me, truly know me, will know that I am Pokemon through and through, Before the whole YouTube stuff kicked off, and the album with JJ, the music, everything. Before that, I even created a channel where I was going to post Pokemon cards and do what I do now under a different name 3 or 4 years ago. I never had the courage to do it because I thought people would laugh at me. If I did, it would have been amazing, but I didn't. But I'm doing it now, you know what I'm saying? And it's really weird to hear Logan Paul speak about Pokemon and speak about not only the cards, but also the condition of the cards. All right, so I think that's all they do speak about in the podcast around Pokemon cards, though. But yeah, let's get into what this means for the hobby and what this means for Pokemon cards, okay? So my story, my history of Pokemon goes all the way back to when I was 6 years old, literally. I got Team Rocket, Jungle, Fossil, first edition Gym Heroes, first edition Gym Challenge, first edition Neo Genesis. I've got the first ever Nintendo Pokemon cards, Ruby Sapphire EX, Skyridge, Acropolis. A lot of these cards I've just been collecting since I was like 6 to 9, that area heavily. After that, 10 years old, I did go into Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit, which I'm kicking myself for now, but I've been a Pokemon guy, and especially Pokemon Cards was my first ever, I guess, exposure into Pokemon as a franchise. I used to watch the TV show, yes, but Pokemon Cards are the first things that I saw. My involvement into Pokemon is thick. It's in my roots. It's in my veins. That's why I love it so much. Not only the nostalgia, but just what it means to me is like my family, my brother, my mum collecting cards as well. My other brother who we used to play the game together. I didn't really understand or get into the grading aspect, the PSA card, the investment side of things, or the value side of things, should I say, because it's not always an investment. In 2016, the Pokemon Go craze is what brought a lot of the community back in. Pokemon Go, you guys know, was an absolute phenomenon. Was incredible, one of the biggest things we've ever seen, reportedly making $400 million a day on the app. There were articles going around saying, your Pokemon cards, your old Pokemon cards may be worth something. So I was like, hold up, I got Pokemon cards. We've got this binder now, look at this. The base set, baby, base set unlimited. Look at that, you got into Jungle, into Fossil, we got all the holographics, right here, this is my Neo Genesis collection, now PSA graded, the entire complete set. You've got cards like this Lugia PSA 9 first edition worth £2,000 now. Absolutely insane. But like I said, 2016 I got back into it, went through my old cards, sent them off to PSA. These cards were coming back and there's now values attached to them. I was looking at my Gym Challenge first edition PSA 9 10 set. I had PSA 9s, I was trying to get PSA 10s. I looked at the Charizard value in 2016 and it was £550, okay? That same card now is worth probably more towards 4,000 or 5,000. So that's a 10 times increase in just 3 years. At the time, I thought these cards are too expensive now. The Pokemon Go hype is causing inflation to the market. It's going to drop again in the future. But what I didn't understand is I didn't understand the entry level or how many people were collecting graded cards at the time. It was minuscule. But now, and this is why I'm talking about Logan Paul in this video, but now you've got people like Gary Vee, prolific investor in companies. This guy puts hundreds of millions of dollars into companies, is now investing in sports cards heavily, and then into Pokemon cards. Okay? You've got Logan Paul. I mean, Gary Vee's a big fish in the game in terms of social media, but Logan Paul, one of the giants in social media. Well, one of the biggest celebrities in our generation, now saying he's put $60,000 into Pokemon cards. Okay, guys, this has gone from a small thing. It's gone from a small thing in 2009-10 when the first people were getting into it to now a bigger thing in 2019-2020, but we're just on the tip of the iceberg in my opinion. So I'm kind of frantically scraping around now trying to think, what's my move? What do I do? Because I collect cards for my personal collection. However, I've started a business where I'm now selling Pokemon cards on my website. So I'm thinking, right, Randy, you've taken this seriously over the last year. Now it's time to, turn the burners on and go full steam ahead, whether it be content, whether it be the store, whether it be investment in old cards. I got to catch up to these big boys, I got to get involved. But so like I said, I DM'd Logan. I was like, yo, bro, let's talk about Pokemon cards. He asked me what I got. He asked me if I had any first edition base set. So I believe that's what he's, that's probably what he's looking for. First edition base set is the, like you mentioned, rookie cards, in sports. Charizard and the base set, they are the rookie cards of Pokemon because they are the first time these Pokemon ever, were seen on cards. Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, Alakazam, Chansey, Clefairy. This was their first ever appearance in the Pokemon TCG, and it was the first edition base set. I don't have any first edition base set cards, unfortunately. I wish I did right now, but I don't. You've got Logan Paul spending £70,000, or no, $60,000, he said, on 7 cards. So you have to assume that's not a first edition Charizard PSA 10. If that was, that would be the entire budget. But I think probably like a first edition Charizard PSA 9, potentially, maybe just those, maybe 3 or 4 of those, or maybe other ones. But he did say he's going for the full set, so I do imagine him going for the first edition full set. I've not said in black and white terms what this means for the hobby, the investment side of things, but I hope you did read between the lines and realize my story about going from 2016, the prices from then till now, where are the prices going to go in the future? And if you've got people like Logan Paul pushing it, people like Gary Vee pushing it, you're going to get people interested, okay? And not only are you going to get millions of fans interested who, potentially don't have enough money to go and spend £10,000, £20,000 on a card, you will have some millionaires, some billionaires in that audience who you think, I'm going to go invest in that too. But you also get people who can't afford those high-end cards move into the lesser valued cards, okay? They'll go, right, this is first edition base set. This is unaffordable for me. What's the next thing I can get? It's gonna blow up. I'm just happy that I've got the channel here. I've got the, I've got a foot in the game. Now it's just time to, ramp that up and go full force. So yeah, maybe we'll be able to get a sit down with Logan Paul at some point on Discord or something, or maybe we'll go into his podcast one day and chat Pokemon cards. But definitely interested to hear about his journey in collecting and see where he wants to take it. If he's going for the first edition base set, that's a very good choice for him, very good investment for him, very good collector's piece for him. Obviously, he's got more money than I do to spend on these cards, but hopefully if he ever needs it as well, I can help him. I can help put him in the right direction, of what cards he should get or what where he can go to get those cards. So yeah, anyway, it's very interesting. It's very exciting in the Pokemon world. Pokemon itself is not going anywhere. It's the biggest it's ever been, in my opinion. The Sword and Shield games are the 4th highest selling Pokemon games of all time, just behind Diamond and Pearl, but I think that's going to overtake soon. So even without all these celebrities and influencers getting into the game, it's still on a trajectory. But these guys, in my opinion, are making it go up. A lot of people in the Pokemon community like to gatekeep. They like to think this is a bad thing. I want the cards all to myself. I don't want this multimillionaire to come in and buy all the cards I want. Yeah, that's true. Logan getting into the game means that me getting a PSA 9 Charizard is now harder than it would be before, but that's just life. You can't have everything. You can't have every card. You can't have every dollar in the world, every cent in the world, so it's only good for us. I think, the more interest in Pokemon, the better. It means, modern cards are gonna, be more popular. Pokemon are gonna focus more. It's a snowball effect, and I think it generates excitement that is, valued or can be valued to all of us. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you did enjoy it. Please leave a like, please subscribe. I told you I'm trying to ramp this channel up, and I do mean it. I want to make this the biggest Pokemon channel. I want to make this my biggest channel. Full force into Pokemon. I'm not quitting the music at all. Music is always going to be my first love. But guys, please do subscribe. More content coming soon. More card collection, investment, pack opening videos coming soon. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.